Okay, so today I'm going to be continuing to investigate what is beneath us in the ocean. We have a lot more to discover, so let's get straight into episode 2. So as you know from last episode, we have all the scuba gear here, and we have also like the boats down there and stuff. Obviously the helicopter we just went in, and we also have some things back on land that we can use, like a little submarine that can also drive on land and go underwater. So the first place we can go is over in this direction, and it should be some sort of tugboat. So first we are taking our little dinghy here, and we're going to go in this direction. So off we go. So I think we're about halfway now, and the time is very early in the morning, only about 6:30. It's a really good time again to go investigate this. If you haven't watched episode 1, go watch that, because it's very interesting, and you go back a little bit further in that direction behind the yacht where that is, and there are a lot of things to uncover there. Let's keep going. So the location we need to be at is just on our right there, but we're going to park the dinghy near land so it doesn't float away. Seems good enough to me. It's floating out a little bit, but it should be fine there. So I believe the location is in this direction over here. It should be quite easy to spot as well, because it's like quite a big boat. Well, it looks like we have found the boat. It is absolutely huge. Wow. Let's have a look around this thing. Seems like it's been here for years. It's been rusting for ages as well. Oh, the rust is covering it. These strange noises come from it as well. Some kind of ghostly thing. I wonder if the sailors made it out in time. I can see loads and loads of barrels over here as well. There's one there. So I wonder if this was carrying something and it may have been robbed or something and then sunken. I think I might head out in a minute because our oxygen tanks are getting very, very low. We'll have to change those and maybe improve them a little bit so we can last down here a bit longer. Let's head back up to the surface. So it looks like the dinghy didn't actually drift off, so that's very, very lucky. So let's head back to the yacht so we can investigate the next place, which is actually a cargo plane. And we also may need some spare oxygen tanks. We made it back to the yacht, and there are actually some really clear and blue waters here, which are very nice. Let's go back on the yacht and replace our oxygen tanks. So I just picked up the other oxygen tanks, so let's put them back on and go over back to maybe the helicopter maybe, because it is quite a long journey. or maybe just a faster boat. So we ended up deciding to put the jet skis over here, just because we know it's quite an easy place to get them back, and they won't drift away. Plus, we don't quite know what's actually up here, so we don't really know if there's a place where we can put them easily. Okay, so after our mini hike over there, we have finally found the spot we need to be. So let's just dive straight into the water. So we've been looking for this place quite a long time. So we're going to go down, split up. My friend is going to go over that direction, while I'm going to stay and go down here. It's getting extremely dark down here. I'm going to be losing a lot of health as well. I think the pressure is getting really high down here. Maybe we should try a different direction. So we did manage to find the location of the cargo plane, but down where it is, it's incredibly deep, and the pressure is just way too high or low down there. I've forgotten which type of pressure it is. Yeah, so we're going to try and get the submarine, so then we can go down there a little bit further without dying. So we managed to get the submarine here. It's not quite a submarine, it does drive on land, but it also goes in the water. So let's drive straight in. So I think this here is actually it. And it seems... wow. I don't think it's too deep either, so I'm gonna get out here. Again, this is absolutely huge. Let's go to the front down here and see what there is. There could be something down the bottom there as well. I think there is. I think I might be able to see something. Let's go inside. Oh wow, it actually is huge. Oh, this is very cool. Wonder what this is carrying, what it was trying to supply. Okay, let's come out and see what else we can find. Okay, I'm gonna go down here now because there wasn't really too much up there. Let's see what is down here. This seems like a huge part of it. What could this have been though? Because I doubt that would be part of the plane up there. I can see that bit down there, that little white thing there, is definitely part of the plane. But this huge structure here, I doubt that was part of the planes. Could the plane have been carrying that? If so, I wonder what for. I doubt anything else went further than this point here. Maybe let's swim up back to the surface, or where near the plane is, and see if there's anything else we can find. This here seems to be another part of the plane, I think. They've dropped off from here. It looks like we've fully explored this plane, or what's left of it anyway. So let's head back up to surface and get on with the next discovery. Well, so it looks like our jet skis have just disappeared. I think someone must have stolen them maybe. Or maybe it might be in that direction a bit more. But I'm pretty sure we left it here. And they seem to have just disappeared. So we just got a taxi, so, because obviously the jet skis were stolen. Let's get in and drive away.
What's your destination? Sure thing, my friend. Sure thing. I'll get you there in double time.
So I ended up deciding we got a little bit hungry, so on the way back to the yacht we're just going to get some snacks.
choice.
Looks like we are fully stocked on snacks, so let's go straight back to the yacht. Okay, so before we go to the next location, we're just going to have a little bit of a sleep because it has been a very long day and it's very tiring. Let's go to sleep. Okay, so I think it's time to get up now. It's quite early in the morning again. Looks like a very nice day again to go out. I think I can see a little bit of fog out there, but it should be okay. Let's get dressed and have a shower. So unfortunately the weather has decided that it wants to rain now, which kind of ruins our plans a little bit, and I think we're going to have to wait till a lot later. So we both put our coats on, so let's maybe get back inside and wait for the rain to stop. Okay, so welcome to Vespucci Beach, the best beach in Los Santos and the most beautiful one as well, except maybe the weather's not actually showing that. But that's not really the most exciting part, as next we need to go back down to the docks and find the next location. So we just managed to collect this absolutely beautiful piece of machinery. It still doesn't really take away the fact that the weather is absolutely pouring it down. It's terrible actually. But let's get in and get on the way to the location. Okay, so we managed to get past security and stuff, which did take quite a while considering all the like scuba gear and stuff. But I think we ended up here alright, so in that direction over there is the location of the discovery we need to investigate. So let's go there now. So underneath us right now is a bunch, like, I wouldn't call it trash, but it is basically just trash, like a bunch of just objects floating around the place. So we're going to try and investigate them and see what they were, or what they are, or what they're doing there. Okay, so I believe I found something over here. Looks some kind of like, I don't know what this is. Maybe something to do with like different signals. It seems to be been here for quite a long time, considering loads of the sand has been buried on top of it. So if this is extremely old, then what could it have been so long ago? I think I should keep looking. Okay, it seems to be something else here, which is pretty much made of wood and a little bit of metal there. But I'm not really quite sure what this is either. Like, loads of this stuff in the ocean, you just can't really explain as to why it's here. It's obviously part of maybe a boat, or maybe something that was carrying something else. Like a cargo ship or something that maybe sank. So if you look around enough, there could be some kind of cargo ship. Okay, so some of my associates have actually managed to find that there is a cargo ship quite near us, actually, only on the Elysian Islands. So I haven't got really that far to go, so I just need to run there a little bit and maybe get a car over there, and then we can actually find the cargo ship, which is probably what was carrying some of the stuff that was down there a minute ago. Okay, so we've now arrived at the spot we need to be. Our car's just over there, so it should be directly in front of us. Let's jump in and see what we can find. Okay, so I think I have actually managed to find it, and this is probably the biggest thing we have found so far. It is absolutely gigantic. Let's go inside and have a look. This is huge, look at it. This must have been what was carrying all the other stuff, like everything else we saw earlier, all the trash and all the pieces of wood. It keeps going on and on and on. Okay, so this will probably be the end of the episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and there seems to be this sort of warehouse here, which could have actually been like the container for the ship that we just found. And this guy probably works here maybe, and he's currently getting bullied by my friend. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully in the next episode we can try and look for some other things around the map. Definitely in the ocean still, because there's probably a lot still to uncover. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.